our work is always related to spirituality, which is why we are creators. But you were mentioning something about, you know, it's an expression of who you are. Like, the difference is that I feel that Fashion Week has sort of commercialized shit too much. It's all about whether you're wearing the latest Louis Vuitton or the latest so-and-so.
And that's what's that trend.
But fashion, yes, but fashion is actually an expression of the soul. So, like, you look at what Pravida does, it's the same thing. Every time somebody looks at stuff that you, Pravida, the models, everybody comes up with, it's like, I'm connected to that.
Lawrence is amazing putting the looks together.
I just remember the cover was intense. That's the one, the cover. I was like, damn, they're gonna make me look that good. I want to be on this magazine. Have been online. I have seen the stuff that you guys have done, and who wouldn't want to be on there? Who wouldn't want? I mean, I just recently saw what you did with Refula Modisela.
This is as good a place to fall as any. We build our altar here. Make me your Maria. I'm already on my knees.
Amazing, amazing. I saw the cover with Fabi, with Sade. I saw what you did with Boiti as well, and it's impressive. It's high quality stuff that I feel like the rest of Africa should know about. You know, like as soon as I logged on, I thought, oh my goodness, where have I been? How do I not know that this exists in my life? You know,
we
so
love her, right? We love her, right?
The quality, though, the quality is very impressive. Okay. It really is, yes.
Yeah, so we love Pearl. She loves us. We love her.
I do.
Right? Yeah.
What is the truth, though? Okay? You know, the quality, everything is just the detail.
Like we have such talented people. They pay attention to I think that's one.
Yeah.
Big on.
Exactly.
So,
I didn't think it was South African for some weird reason. It's actually sad that I thought it wasn't South African.
because we don't come.
It's very sad.
You know what? South Africa doesn't even realize how much talent it has. Because we're so fixated on brands and big images that we don't even realize that there is so much talent. Genuine talent. Makes me emotional.
So you're about to get naked?
Naked.
You're gonna be dressed in your...
Yeah, she's gonna be...
Oh, there's this bag that we want to use as an accessory, as a leg piece. It's so gorgeous. Really? We're just gonna have fun. And there's some of that.
Yeah, we should go get your makeup ready.
He's a nice guy, yeah. Alright, good luck.
Good. We've made before, man.
Yes, we have.
Yes. How?
Hello,
We
Pearl.
haven't met.
Fanny.
How are you, Fanny?
Fantastic, my friend.
Pearl, very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
The site. Because I'd want to go to all the articles in my life.
Wow. And it's amazing how this also just pulled out her eyes and just...
Wow, but I like the look though.
Yeah, that bed.
It's very dark.
Yeah, it has to go. Yeah, it has to go. It has to go.
Oh, damn.
Can we get her properly dressed and close that shit?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Did it yet again, and today we have your baby girl, Pearl Modiadi. How are you doing, love?
Modiadi, man.
Modiadi, yeah.
Actually, when I used to call myself in high school, I used to say Modiadi because I was like, oh, it just sounds more English. And then after high school, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? It's not Modiadi.
It's Modiadi, yeah.
Yes, I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll need to go back to the books. So how's your day been?
It's been great. It's been long but productive, very wonderful. I met some amazing creative individuals behind the scenes, and the clothing that I got to wear was absolutely fantastic, including the reflector that we wore as a hat. that was pretty dope, eh? That was very, very nice.
Now there are some that you've never seen before, right? You've never seen.
Never. Here's the thing, we didn't have an option for the third look, and one of the guys was like, oh, we have a reflector. What do we do with it? Let's see. Put it on.
If you haven't heard, this is the Church of Bloody Creatives. If you haven't heard that, so you're on YFM.
I am on YFM. I do a show called The Jumpstart. It's on every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, between 6 and 9 a.m. And it's been growing in leaps and bounds. It's, you know how difficult it is to wake up on a weekend? But when that clock strikes 5 a.m. and I need to be up, I jump out of bed and I go to work. Because it's just fantastic. I love being on the show.
And when did you start on YFM? And what did it take for you to be there?
On YFM, I started in 2009, actually, because I had been doing crazy, and Mo Flava was hosting auditions for his entertainment segment of the show, and I wanted to be on radio, so I submitted my demo, and I was in the top 3, and I thought I was going to win, but then I didn't. I was very sad, but then I got a call from the program's manager who said, you know, Pearl, you didn't win because I had a listen, and I think you're very talented. I think you need to come on board, shadow Mo Flava for as long as I feel you need to. Did that for like 3 months. Every single day I'd have my 9 to 5, then from 6 to 9, that was when he was doing the Urban Express store. Yeah, so from 6 to 9 I'd do that. I'd shadow him every single day for 3 months, and then after that, you know, I was pulled in for a meeting, and the program's manager Timela was like, so are you ready? You want to do your show? I'm like, show? He's like, yeah, you're on tomorrow. You're doing 3 to 6 a.m. And I was like, hey. So then I started on the YFM Playground 3 to 6 a.m. and then I got my show 9 months later. I did 12 to 3, The Natural High, and 2 years later I got The Jumpstart, and that's
how was that though? The Natural High, ridiculous hours. From what time?
All right, that was from midnight to 3 a.m.
Girl.
I know.
Girl. What the hell?
So I never partied at all for 2 freaking years. 2 years I didn't party. But it was the best time because I got a chance. Here's the thing, when you're doing a slot like that, you have more room to play around, get a feel of who you are,
right.
And what kind of person you want to portray on radio. So I got a chance to do that. I got a chance to practice for 2 years.
Right.
You know, so it was great, man. Like, I was just like, screw the partying, it's okay, I'll stay at home.
And the shadowing part, how did that work? How was the experience?
The experience was awesome because I felt like Mo Flava was like my lecturer and I was at a varsity. YFM was my varsity, you know, because he really would give me an in-depth into the world of radio because he studied radio at Boston Media House. So what the lecturers taught him, he was teaching me when I was shadowing him, you know, so that was amazing. Like I could never have asked for a better person to learn from because he's such a talented individual and radio broadcaster. So yeah, no, it was great.
That's awesome. And Sisterhood, when did you start there?
Sisterhood started in 2006 when I wanted to take a gap year. I matriculated in 2005 and I really wanted to do TV. So I said, you know, 2006 is going to be my year to try see if I can actually break into the industry. So 3 months into my gap year, I was working at a retail store as a sales assistant. And then I heard about Sisterhood auditions and I went and I auditioned. And 4 auditions later, I was one of the presenters chosen for Sisterhood. And then I was then branched out into the other shows on Crazy. That's how I became the face as well, and then I wanted to get into production because I had studied media and journalism, and so that's when the content producing started 3 years into my presenting. Yeah.
So how did it feel when they tell you that now you got it, you're going to be on Sisterhood? How did you receive the news?
Let me rewind to 7 years ago.
Taking me back, right?
You're taking me back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember, you're still a sales assistant. You're still a sales assistant. You're still a sales assistant. And yeah, they call you Pearl.
Yes.
You got the job. You are going to be on Sisterhood. Play.
I think, okay. I think I was at the store. And obviously you can't take the call when you're on the floor, right? You have to go back. So I think I ran back. I hope I'm not lying. I think I ran back and I was told, and I don't know, hey, it wasn't one of those jumping up and down moments. It was one of those, oh my gosh, okay, it's gonna happen. I'm one of those who don't celebrate a lot. Like, I want something to happen first. I want to sign that contract first before I celebrate. But yeah, it was one of those, oh, okay, yeah, it's finally happening. Let's see how it goes. Yeah.
And now, what are you doing at Sisterhood? Are you still a presenter there?
Sisterhood, I resigned.
Oh.
No, we were actually nominated for 2 SAFTAs.
Oh. Right.
Best TV show and Best Youth Program. Hoping to get it, but then I decided to leave this week sometime On Tuesday was when I know, right? I know. Because I in media you need to grow. Right. And there was an opportunity for me and I decided to grab it. Also behind the scenes, amazing production company, bigger shows that I'm going to be involved in front of and behind the scenes. So I felt like it was time to move on. I had been a part of the show for 6 years and at times I wasn't bored. I just needed something different. I needed a new challenge in my life. And so I decided to let it go. Very difficult decision to make, but it was one that I needed to make for myself and for my growth in media, behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. So yeah, man, I got the 2 nominations and there was the stamp of approval and I'm like, great, I've done what I needed to be done here and it's time to move on.
And I sort of can get why you would want to change the company that you're working for. But while you were there on Sisterhood, and you did producing for them?
Yes, content producer for Sisterhood, because I left the presenting in 2012, beginning of 2012, to focus on the production side of things. I had been doing that while presenting, but I felt like I was 24.
Right.
It is crazy. It's for the youth market. And I felt like I was growing up. I was turning 25. I really wanted to speak to a different audience, an audience that can relate to the person that I am. Like I didn't want to have to be young on the show and then be me outside the show. Like the two worlds were too contradictory. So I decided to let it go, man. And I really wanted to get into acting.
Oh, yes.
So
yes, she is an actor as well, but we're going to get into that a bit later. With you producing doing content producing for Sisterhood, would you say you're a feminist? I mean, Sisterhood, feminist, all about girls.
Yeah, we are. Yes, we're all about girls, but we're not anti-men as well, because you don't watch the show, do you? You don't. We have. Should I speak as a content producer now, because I'm not anymore, but let me tell you what it was then. We had 4 themes a month: cover story, fat chat, homeboy, and real life. The homeboy was when we brought a guy into studio actually. So as much as we were pro women, we were also pro good looking men as well who were doing well in the industry. I mean, women need some eye candy as well, so no, definitely not anti.
Tanda bafana. Oh wow, you heard it.